The Cosmos Hub. It's easily one of my favorite ecosystems because the Cosmos Hubs forms the foundation for the IBC, or the inter-blockchain communication. All other chains effectively in the IBC build on top of the Cosmos Hub. And all these chains interconnect within the hub, or IBC, which means that they can send assets around, back and forth, and of course between each other. Now, there's a lot coming up for various chains in the IBC during the month of August specifically and beyond. Usually, the accumulation for upcoming events takes place 3 months before the event itself. And that is why today, we're going to specifically look at Atom, Injective, and Secret Network. These are definitely the ones to keep a very close eye on right now. Welcome to the channel. My name is Maddie, and this is Altcoin Buzz. Best of luck as always if you choose to invest. I mean that genuinely. But either way, I'm not a financial or investment advisor, which means this video cannot be considered official financial or investment advice. Heads up if you're watching this video because we have a new exclusive campaign with ByBit, this time with up to $81,000 in prizes. You can get your share, and you can earn up to $30,000 just based on how much you deposit and trade. Also, we're launching our brand new trading competition that has up to $51,000 in its prize pool. And the idea here is super simple. The more you deposit and trade, the more you can earn. And if you want to find out more, just click the link in the description below. So like I mentioned, we're looking at those 3 projects, and we'll begin with Atom, Cosmos Hub, ticker ATOM. Cosmos has a big event coming up in September and Q4. So now is the right time, in my opinion, to look into Cosmos and its Atom token. And as you may already know, the event that's upcoming is going to be the Gamma release. This is an update to interchain security, Gaia via 11.0.x, and it establishes a layered security of sorts. It's effectively interchain security v2, and you can compare this with what the L2s on Ethereum are doing. In contrast to Ethereum, though, Cosmos is an innovation-oriented chain, whereas Ethereum is more like a value-oriented chain. So, for example, there are token burns. They have aggressive marketing. But the flip side is that they also made the network costly and unusable. However, Cosmos is starting to change direction. The new strategy points towards a value-oriented chain, or in other words, Cosmos can now onboard many user-intensive dApps. For instance, DYDX. They launched their testnet on Cosmos in early July, and this provides indirect growth to Cosmos and its ecosystem by extension. However, hold your horses. I'm not necessarily saying that Cosmos can now challenge Ethereum, but most certainly they can put up a fight of sorts. And one of the ideas around that is specifically the fact that Cosmos Hub may begin a burning mechanism, which as a result would increase the value of the Atom token. Nevertheless, it's going to be interesting simply because it can lead to a paradox. Here's why. Think of a few Ethereum L2s, for instance, Arbitrum. They use ETH for gas. But if we look at the value investing of the ARB token, it's kind of become useless, right? Well, the new Cosmos ecosystem tokens that onboard can see the same situation unfold for them. So there's still a bit of kind of a puzzle around with this, but the general idea is pretty good and something that Cosmos needs. All right, coming in at number 2 on our list, we're looking at Injective, which kind of started to rise through the ranks in 2022, really. The protocol never stopped or looked back since that time. In fact, the price development since, I guess, about spring of 2022 has been pretty phenomenal. And they're built for finance, right? Injective has never stopped building and continuing to add functionality and innovation. They have delivered some exceptional products. Check out our recent videos, actually. Injective is an L1 that's part of the IBC. It is super fast. It doesn't charge any gas fees. It offers cross-chain trading and yield generation. And Injective has a DAO with a pretty big community. The DAO votes, of course, on any innovations, and interoperability is an important feature for them. So for example, they're interoperable with Ethereum, Solana, Polygon, and the Cosmos ecosystem through the IBC. First of all, and as I've mentioned, they're always building. That's positive news. It's also the hallmark of any great project. Just as a few examples here, many upgrades are coming in Q4. These are the Injective orbital chains. So for instance, Carcosa upgrade, Mesh chain network, multi-VN chains, and the Volan upgrade. Second, their token release for INJ is coming to an end in Q4. This is very much a reason investors are bullish on INJ. And then you can also add to this their token burn mechanism. Injective actually burns 60% of all fees collected. The project has a buyback and burn mechanism. It auctions off the INJ tokens that it buys back, and as a result, in 2022, Injective had the highest burn ratio in all of crypto. And therefore, Injective is very much a project to keep an eye out for in the coming months. Its all-time high for context was $24.89. At the time of this recording, it's trading at about $8. During the next bull run, we could well see a new all-time high. And at number 3 here on our list, last but not least, we're looking at Secret Network, ticker SCRT. This is another one of my favorite IBC projects. I talked about Secret about a week ago. Check out this video if you haven't already. In it, I do mention what I like about Secret because, like another entry on our list here, INJ, Secret kept building in the background. They stayed active. They stayed busy during this bear market. Again, I'll say it one more time. That is the hallmark of a quality project. Currently, Secret runs the Surge campaign, which is a big DeFi incentives campaign. But it has to be noted that, on the other hand, Secret does suffer from massive inflation. And as a result, we can observe here a very depressed price in terms of the trajectory. But that also means there's an upside, because among all other privacy-based L1s, Secret is the most undervalued. One new feature I look forward to personally is the Unstoppable Wallets. Most likely this is going to launch in Q3, and this is really going to be on a whole new level. What they're offering here, or what they purport to offer at least, is going to be mind-blowing. Let's take a look here. So for example, these contracts are not seed phrased. Instead, they're smart contract based, so goodbye to seed phrases entirely. And they're also interoperable with other blockchains. And you can set conditions on assets. I'm thinking of features like, for example, just locking your tokens or scheduling sending, stuff like that is possible, theoretically. And another interesting consideration is the current Arkham controversy. They currently drive to remove anonymity, and as a result, anyone who prefers secured privacy can look up Secret Network, because it's something that I can see plenty of whales and institutions taking advantage of. So let me know what you think about these selections, these top 3 picks in the Cosmos ecosystem. Maybe you already use one or even more of the projects that we've included here on this list. If there's another Cosmos ecosystem project that we've omitted that you feel should get some attention, let us know what that is in the comments below. I want to remind you quickly at the end of this video that we have an exclusive new campaign with ByBit that includes up to $81,000 in prizes, of which you can get your share, and you can earn up to $30,000 just based on how much you deposit and how much you trade. Also, at the same time, we're launching our brand new trading competition that has up to $51,000 in its prize pool. And the idea is super simple. The more you deposit and trade, the more you can earn. And if you want to find out more, just click the link in the description below.